So the left is predictably and typically hysterical about Tucker Carlson bringing his show to Twitter. And we don't know when it's going to Twitter yet, but at some point it's going to Twitter. I mean, here's what CNN has to say about it. Right-wing extremist Tucker Carlson. Really? Right-wing extremist? Well, I guess that Jimmy Dore and Glenn Greenwald are also right-wing extremists because they're on his show all the time. Anyway, right-wing extremist, sure. Tucker Carlson will relaunch his program on Twitter, a platform he praised as the only remaining large free speech platform in the world after Fox News fired him late last month. So yeah, right-wing extremists. I guess they have to say that to make themselves feel better because his show got more viewers than I think the entire nightly lineup for CNN. But anyway, how about this? Chris Hayes, kind of fitting because Elon's goal for this site has always been to turn it into the next Fox News. Yeah, sure. Okay. Not being blatantly biased to the left is becoming the next Fox News, sure. How about this one? Tucker Carlson is heading to Twitter. Why he and Elon Musk are a good fit in the worst way. These are really pathetic. I mean, is the worst way, is that it's going to be really successful and lots of people want it? Okay, then. How about this one? This one is just weird. Breaking. Tucker Carlson is hit with bad news as new Twitter competitor Tribel announces that they just permanently banned Carlson from their growing social media app. Oh, he must be devastated that he got banned from the thing nobody's ever heard of. Here's Dave Rubin commenting on that CNN piece. Hey, Oliver Darcy, nice piece of fiction here. Care to explain any of Tucker Carlson's extremist opinions? He's for secure borders, low taxes, states' rights, independent media, and a more transparent government, to name a few. Perhaps you're just a left-wing hack. Well, you know, he's got to pay the rent somehow, doesn't he? But my favorite here is from Brian Stelter, famous news potato. And here's the headline. Brian Stelter, NBC host, triggered that Tucker Carlson is bringing his show to Twitter. It just seems like Brian Stelter, he got fired from CNN because he was so unpopular, because his opinions were so idiotic. And it just keeps getting worse. So let's take a look. And of course, this starts out with just a wave of propaganda bullshit, but let's take a look.
Okay, well, listen, Twitter was already under fire from misinformation, disinformation, all-out lies, anti-Semitism, racism before Elon Musk took over, and now it's gotten kind of crazy, right? Seemingly unmoored, if you will. Will anybody be able to police what Carlson says, or is this the point? It's just a free-for-all.
I think this is the point. It is a free-for-all. It's what Elon Musk wants to provide. This move by Tucker may cement the idea of Twitter as a right-wing website.
So free-for-all, that's what they consider free speech. It's just a free-for-all. I mean, here the post-millennial commented, NBC host and Brian Stelter are triggered that on Twitter, no one will be able to police Tucker Carlson's speech. This free speech, even playing field, that's what they consider a free-for-all. Saying that kids can't possibly consent to sex changes, for instance, that's the free-for-all. That's the crazy part. It's getting crazy on there. There's people that are allowed to say they don't agree with sex changes for kids. There's people who think that they should have secure borders. That's crazy. What a free-for-all. There's crazy people on Twitter. They don't think that there should be pornography in their children's classrooms. What a free-for-all it's turned into. And you know what? I even heard there's people on Twitter that think 2 + 2 = 4. I know, the white supremacy is that bad. And as for that this move will cement Twitter as a right-wing website because Tucker Carlson's on it. That's what they desperately want. That's what the news potato desperately wants. Because don't forget, if you're a progressive and you differ with them on anything, just one small point, that's it. Now you're far right. And it's the same thing with social media. If there's anything that progressives don't agree with on there, well, now it's right-wing. It's not 100% pure left-wing gobbledygook. I mean, if there's one old lady on Twitter who doesn't appreciate the privilege of being screamed at by a crazy homeless person on the subway, oh, it's a right-wing site now. Or it's dangerous, or spreading misinformation, or, well, you know what they say. And you know what? I'd like to end this off by showing you one more thing. Let's take a quick peek.
The people who understand the language and the case law in the country, because what qualifies as hate speech, as illegal hate speech, which you will have soon also in the US, I think that...
Yeah, that's the news potato at Davos on the same stage as the WEF censorship witch. And who knows, if he's a good boy, maybe after the Great Reset, they'll let him have the occasional bag of beef jerky. Maybe even a scooter to get around his 15-minute city. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.